Okay, so here we are in front of the computer, and I'm going to start off by showing you the payments as I just mentioned on the video. Now, a couple things before I log into my PayPal account. First of all, I'm not a hype guy, so I'm going to just be myself and just talk plainly to you and show you what's possible. And two, you're going to notice a few areas blanked out, but that's just to protect my privacy as well as eliminate distractions from what we're here to see, which is the instant rewards payments to me. So that being said, let's log into my PayPal account, and we're going to go straight to payments received. All right, so let's click on payments received here. Then we'll put in the date range. Okay, so now you can see I plugged in a date range up in here, and that date range reflects the payments that I've received here. So what I'm going to do is just check off the ones that say instant rewards, and we're going to work backwards. We're going to work from March 19th backwards to February 19th, and along the way we're going to add up the payments. So let's get started. So we got here and here. This way you can actually see. And I also want you to notice on some of these payments I've been paid multiple times in a day. So like on the 19th you can see I got paid twice. So you'll notice that from time to time, and that's just because you can depending on the quality of work you do, it'll drive up your paycheck, and you may get paid multiple times in a day. I've not been paid more than twice in one day, so but as you can tell, it's possible to get paid twice in a day. But anyway, let me stop talking and start adding here. Okay, so now we got so we're just going to go over here to the gross column and just add up the numbers we see here. Okay, so let's move on to the next page here. All right, let's check off some more date instant rewards here. See, it looks like those might be the only two for in this particular date range. All right, so let's add these up here. We got an 85 and we got a 66. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's another instance of getting paid twice. So we have a 84, a 63, 143, 122. Okay, let's go to the next page. This will end at February 19, which is the range I put it in, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so we have boom, 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 boom. I was a little more active, it looks like, during this range of time. 22 plus 22 plus 108 plus 208. That was a pretty good day there. $208 day plus 21. Okay, let's go to the next page here. Okay, so it looks like we might be at the end of my date range here, so let's make sure we check off all the ones here. Okay, and then we gotta add them up. Okay, assuming I didn't miss any because I was kind of going kind of fast for the sake of time, we have a total in 30 days of $1,532 that I've earned. All right, so just to give you an average week, just divide that by four, and that's about $383 a week part-time income, working from home, no commute, no burning of gas, no hiring of babysitters, no need to pack a lunch or buy a lunch, I should say. No need to do any of the normal expenses and headaches of having to work outside of the house. So I wanted to take you there first so you can actually see how the money is made. And now I'll just kind of talk about what you're actually going to do, and so we can get you started. So let's talk about that a little bit. Now, at this point, I think it'll be a good thing to start out talking about what this is not, just in case you were wondering. First of all, this is not MLM or network marketing, so you don't have to, sign up with anybody or create a downline or do a pyramid program, whatever you might be thinking. It's also not anything to do with stuffing envelopes or completing surveys or paying money to work from home. Anything you can imagine that's illegal, immoral, unethical, or just not attractive, that is what this is not. Now, you'll also not be asked to ever cold call or do any type of telemarketing. You won't have to sell or talk to anyone over the phone for any reason, really. There's no pitching of anything ever. You don't have to harass your friends and family. You don't do any product presentations, and you don't do anything you would classify as ridiculous just to make money. So I just want to get that stuff out of the way as we move into what it is that we do. So here's what the work boils down to. It's freelance advertising, and it's 100% online. In other words, we teach you how to send out pre-written professional advertising over the internet on behalf of our sponsors. This advertising sends interested people to our sponsors' websites. So here's a look at who our sponsors are. I'm simply going to scroll down and you can kind of get a gander at who we represent. 1-800-PET-MEDS, 100-Day Loans, CreditReport.com, Discover Card, Big Fish Unlimited. There's a lot of different companies. I'm sure you can see the variety of companies that we have available. So at the end of the day, your advertising will drive traffic on behalf of these companies. And of course, your advertising efforts, there's FTD flower arrangements. So your advertising efforts give them an opportunity to convert a new client or customer. Then we have GoDaddy. Some of these companies you may have already done business with or are currently doing business with, like Hydroxytone. What else do we have here? So there's a lot of different companies. So, and there's many more than this. This is just sort of a snapshot to give you an idea of who you're actually working on behalf. So you're looking at major Fortune 500 companies and some smaller companies, of course. But long and the short of it is we do freelance advertising to point traffic to their site, and they take it from there. Even USA Today, as you can see here, we're servicing them, and Vistaprint. So you've seen how much money I've made, but you haven't seen how I got paid. So let me explain how the money works here. So the first thing is that you will be taught to place an online ad. And that online ad would advertise on behalf of our sponsor. So let's say, for example, it's Netflix. Okay? So you'll place an ad for Netflix, and that'll advertise a free trial offer. You may already be a Netflix customer, and you may already know they offer it for free for 30 days. But in any case, once that ad is placed and that person takes advantage of the free trial, the moment they actually sign up, our main corporate sponsor, which is Instant Rewards, and that's who pays your checks, is notified of that, where you referred that person to the company to get their trial membership, and you're going to be paid $20 for that. It's just that simple. So the question becomes, how many 20s do you want? Okay, you can work part-time, you can work full-time, you can work anytime. It's really up to you. It doesn't get any more complicated than that, ladies and gentlemen. So how do you get started? Well, let's just talk about that. So in order to ensure that we can keep this work-at-home program free, we've convinced several of our sponsors to cover the administrative costs of training and supporting our staff. That means you, because we send those companies thousands of new customers every month. So their only requirement in return for you to work with us and for them to cover the cost of your administrative, training and whatnot is to have you try one of their offers. It's just that simple. So all you got to do is try one of the companies. I mean, I'm sure you'll pick one that you like. You know, GameFly is on there. So I mean, bottom line is lots and lots and lots of companies. So on the next video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can do that. So what you want to do now is locate the button on the bottom of the screen so that you can now get set up to begin making money working with us, getting paid daily, simply placing ads from your home. So I look forward to helping you out. So again, click the button on the below this video, and it'll take you to the next step so we can get you started today.